Hello everyone, this is Melanie from Melanie B's Creative Studio, and I have a new shipment that I want to share with you. I love to share some of the designs that I get, so that's why I bring you this kind of video. I hope that you enjoy them. If you don't, you guys please let me know in a kind way because I won't spend so much time recording these videos if you don't like this content. This is a new Masterpiece by Numbers order that I just got today. They released a lot of new art about a week ago, and somebody on the group mentioned it, and so of course I had to go see for myself, and then of course I got into trouble because I had to order a few of them, you know, and the deal at Masterpiece by Numbers is buy two get one free. So you're spending about 53 bucks on 3 paintings. So it's a good deal. So if you ever get one, you're like, well, why don't I just get 2 and I can get them for, you know, do the math. Okay, so that's how I end up in this rabbit hole of paintings. So let's look at these 3 new paintings, and I will put the photos in as I explain each one. Ships in a tube, so you know that everything you're getting is going to be in perfect condition, which is fabulous. They ship from the United States, so that for those of us in the US, this is a trusted site for you guys, and I think now they're back shipping to overseas again. And I believe they also have a UK website that ships to people overseas that's a little closer maybe than the US to wherever you live. So let's look at what we have here. Okay, so you guys, I'm a sucker. I mean, y'all know that. I love the coastal paintings, anything with water, anything with boats, anything with, oh my gosh. So I want you to see, and I'm gonna show you these paintings separately, but look at all the detail. That is why these paintings and this website is called Masterpiece by Numbers, because when you complete one of their pieces, it's a masterpiece. It's so detailed that you have so much depth and realism in it that they look like a masterpiece. So if you are new to Paint by Numbers and you're looking for paintings for a beginner, they have a few that are like ocean and pelican and a few others with very wide open spaces. So if you see a wide open sky, a sandy beach, things like that are not usually as difficult than ones that have tons of detail like grass and trees. And I will show you this one before we get to it. This cottage, I mean, it is, I may never finish this in my lifetime. I don't know why I order these because I know how I am, but I can't help it. And then this is a vineyard, which we're gonna get to. So every little vine and every little every little leaf is in the painting. Super high quality canvas that are pre-primed with white gesso, but I ask this question at least 50 times a day, so I'm trying to say it in every video now. I will still clear gesso these paintings. The reason I do that is because deep pores, deep grooves from canvas makes your paint kind of sink into it. The clear gesso covers the top and gives you just a smooth foundation. It is rough textured, but it fills in the grooves and gives you kind of a flat surface to paint on, which means it looks better in the end. So this one is this. We're gonna swatch some colors. They include a colored photo. They include a set of 3 paintbrushes that are just the red plastic kind. And then they have actually included more paint this time. So our palette is gonna be a little more broad, which I love. I absolutely love that. I feel like that gives you a lot more detail when you have more paint colors. So how to choose with this delicious palette on which one to start with? Any, mini, miny, this one's calling my name. I have no idea where this color is, but, oh, right there, little tiny ones. Okay, let's go ahead and just paint these and sample this out. Check our paint, same quality as we're used to, just that kind of creamy consistency. I might need a smaller brush. Right now I'm using the #1 Golden Maple that I did in a review the other day. So let's just test a little tiny opening with this color. So pretty, such beautiful coverage. Oh my gosh. Okay, but you know I gotta do #20 just because I'm like negative Nelly over here. The paints are fabulous. Let's pick the one that won't work. But that's kind of how I roll. I gotta be truthful. I gotta be honest with myself. So here is a #20. I'm gonna do this one. Creamy paints again. These are not probably as creamy as the Anna Banana paints. I know that they are like super creamy. Canvas by Numbers, some of their paintings are super creamy. So, all right, I'm gonna do this yellow section, but I'm gonna know in advance that this color is gonna be a pain in my... Yeah, I can see through it, of course. So this is when Artezas would come in handy. Little white Sharpie underneath, paint pen, little white acrylic paint first, little white gesso, whichever thing you have, to cover up that number first and let it dry, and then put this paint color over the top. It will cover better once I have clear gesso on there, but it's still gonna be needing a little bit of a second layer. I just don't like having to have a palette of 30 colors and, you know, 15 of them are transparent. I mean, that is not okay, because then we have to pre-paint or switch out all those paints. So that's why I test them before I start. I need to know what I'm going to be working with. That makes a big difference on how I approach each painting. I want to do this 22. That is just super, super bright, and I know it's going to be a problem, but I just want to do it. I want to go wet. Oh, here it is on this boat. It looks like it's got a lot of white in it. It's almost a bubblegum pink. So let's just try it. Because you know me, I just jump right in. All right, my hand's probably going to be all up in the way. Dang it. Because I'm right-handed and I'm all up in this camera. Now I do notice my paint is sinking into my little canvas grooves. Of course, that's where the clear gesso is a lifesaver. I'm not even trying to paint this straight, y'all. I mean, I'm so bad right now. I've gotten so quick that I'm not sure I am doing the best job sometimes. All right, beautiful pink. I mean, it does have a little bit of that number showing, but again, beautiful. All right, let's move to another painting. I'm gonna see if they all have like 30 colors. This is pretty impressive. I already have my meal trays here, so I can go ahead and put my paints in here. I will roll the reference guide up with my canvas, and the photo goes in here, and my paint brushes will go in here. And that is how we know what is in this box. You can also do it like I've done it in the past with the clear envelopes. Next. This one. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. I do not know why I do this to myself. It's beautiful, uber detailed, like almost intimidating, and I don't get easily intimidated, but I know it's gonna be so fabulous. I didn't mention that the artist for all of these is Sung Kim. Masterpiece by Numbers only sells paintings to artists and with their permission. So then you know that there's no copyright violations or anything like that. So this one is the artist Sung Kim, and these are new ones that he has produced with Paint by Numbers. So I'm super excited because he really has some gorgeous artwork. All right, so we don't need to talk about the canvas, but the palette, hallelujah, look at this, but I'm scared. I'm scared of this one. Fluorescent pink is a beep, to work with. Y'all notice how I'm censoring myself? It's too much trouble to add a beep over every word. Okay, I see some tiny little 8s in here. Now I'm still using a number one brush, but it looks like this fluorescent pink is only going to be in some of these little flowers. All right, they're very little tiny openings. So I'm going to try it with this big old brush, knowing better. I know better. Oh, it's got too much water. I didn't wipe it off. All right. I can't even get it smooth because I got so much in there. So let's take a little bit of that and share it with the next one. Because I got so much, I can't really tell if it's transparent or not. It is, it's transparent. Dadgum. Dadgum. Yeah, it's definitely transparent. All right, gesso will be my friend. And I will probably, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you because I'm not a big fan of this fluorescent pink anyway, I will probably do some Arteza swapping and mix a little bit of something else with that to make it a little more opaque, okay? That's the plan, Stan. All right, 15 is another one that's gonna be terrifying, I believe. So I'm gonna try it. I mean, if you have a million little openings with the number, 8, and it's transparent, then it's kind of a beep. All right. I have children who watch my videos. I have to be careful. And I want these to be opaque. I'm not rooting for failure here. I want them to be good. But I know that these colors are so tricky. I'm glad the entire palette isn't made up of these. Ugh. It's transparent too. I think it's worse than the fluorescent pink. Frustration. Frustration. All right, I can see the Artezas being busted into now. Let's try, I mean, if I try 3 colors and they're all transparent, I'm gonna be so upset because this is such a fabulous piece. But I know that the ones that I like to work on, the ones that I start, are the ones that have the best paint. Those are the ones you'll see me start. Now the quality of the paint as far as texture and consistency is nice, It's just that some of these colors are just too transparent. This one looks like it'll be opaque because it's got so much white in it. All right, that one's really beautiful. So it looks like there are some opaques in here. It's just gonna be one of those trial and error situations, I guess. So let's move to the next and final. Okay, I'm already afraid because I just noticed how much gold, this yellow in here, and this, oh my God. I'm probably in so much trouble when it comes to this palette. I am a glutton for punishment. That is just all there is to it. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see how many paints we have. Ooh, ooh, 30 paints again. I like it. I like a palette like that. Yes, yes, girl say yes. Okay, extra black and white, good deal. Now, this is the photo. I'm gonna insert it into the video right about here. All right, this palette is really beautiful as well. Lots of the warm browning oranges. I'm gonna test some of those because I'm scared. I'm just scared. I love this coral pinky color here. It's just coral. I mean, it's gorgeous. But I don't know where that would be. It's probably gonna be like the tiniest little amount somewhere. Number 1. Lord, I don't even know where to look. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Look at these tiny openings. Okay, I'm gonna do a video soon about how to work in little tiny detailed spaces. But I realize I can record 5 videos in the amount of time that it takes me to record 1 detailed space video. Quantity over quality. I don't know, this is crazy. Okay, I see a little tiny little 1 right here. Let me keep my eyeballs on it before I forget where it is. Oh crap, I already forgot what it was. Okay, here we go. I'm using this big brush still. It looks pretty opaque right there because it's got a little blob right there. All right, so 1 down, 2 to go. This green is terrifying because it looks so jelly. There's a green right here. Let's just go ahead and try it. Hunter greens and stuff. Green of any kind can make me nervous. Actually a really nice green. So I'm very surprised. Good, good, good. Yay, yay. I'm sure there's a lot of that color in here. And lastly, okay, that's a really pretty color. Now it might take a little bit of going back on over the number with a little bit more of that color to make it completely opaque, but it is a really beautiful color. So for the most part, the paints in this one so far have been really nice. So that's it, you guys. Let me know if you want to continue to see these kind of videos. Since I've already done a legit or scam on Masterpiece by Numbers, I don't know if it's one of those things that you want to see their new paintings or Anna Banana's new paintings or whatever. I like sharing what I get because some people just don't know certain designs are out there or where to find them. So that's why I do it. And I don't make money off these companies. A couple of companies I do, like Anna Banana, I make a little tiny bit of commission if you purchase from them using my coupon code. But you know, it doesn't really accumulate to a whole lot. And I don't get anything off every other company. This is just me doing it to share it with you. All right, you guys, be sure to subscribe because I've been doing a lot of paint by number videos lately and I want to continue to do that. I'm also going to be doing some more diamond painting for you. And so don't forget, subscribe, go join us at the group. All that information is down in the bottom in the description. Over here next to the title, there's a little drop down arrow. It's like a little pointed arrow, like a triangle. Click it. That's where all this information is and where you can find the paintbrushes, my blog, Facebook group, everything, okay? You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you back soon.